Today on Eagle Nation News, Nick Anderson recaps the annual Senior Citizen Luncheon held here at the high school. How did students give back?
Lexi Kierton sat down with Coach Coleman to discuss his accident before this Thanksgiving break. How did his injury lead to him being more thankful?
And Casey Boston is in studio to give information on the many foundations helping others out this holiday season. How can students get involved?
All this and more today on Eagle Nation News.
Live from Prosper, Texas, this is Eagle Nation News.
Good afternoon, Prosper High School. Today's Thursday, December 7th. I'm Sola Cantai.
I'm Nico Ray.
And I'm Christina Folsom.
We start today's show with an update on the wildfires engulfing Southern California.
Yesterday, the raging wildfires in Southern California continued on, leaving behind massive destruction. The wildfires caused communities to evacuate due to the engulfment of their cars and burning of homes.
Today, December 7th, marks the 76th anniversary of Pearl Harbor, a day never to be forgotten in American history. Japan's attack, intended to block the U.S. from defending allied nations in the Pacific Ocean, killed over 2,000 Americans and marked the start of the United States' involvement in World War II.
Now we send it over to Nick Anderson, who was on scene yesterday at the annual Senior Citizen Luncheon.
I'm standing outside the gymnasium where the annual Senior Citizen Luncheon is taking place, put on by the culinary department. So let's go see what's cooking.
Well, the purpose of the Senior Citizens Luncheon is to thank the elderly people in our community who have done so much for us over the years. Community is so important to us here at Prosper and Prosper High School.
It's a great opportunity for the people in the community to get to come together.
How long have you been in Prosper?
32 years.
And have you gone to this every year?
No, I haven't been old that long.
What has been your favorite part of the luncheon so far?
All the food, it's been wonderful. It really has. This group has done a great job. This was the first time I'd heard about it and come, and it's wonderful. It really is. Everybody should do this.
This year's Senior Citizen Luncheon has been a big success. There was a huge turnout, all to say thank you to the senior citizens of Prosper. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Nick Anderson.
Thank you, Nick. After this commercial break, Lexi Kierton dives into the very event that changed the life of Coach Coleman.
Join UIL Computer Applications in room 2233, December 7th during Eagle Time.
On the outside, Coach Stephen Coleman seems like your typical government and economics teacher, other than the fact that events before Thanksgiving break may have prohibited him from returning to the classroom. Lexi Kierton reports.
When I got there, they told my wife that I was about 5 minutes away from going into complete respiratory failure and dying. You take things for granted like coughing or sneezing. When I do that, you know, it's a real shot that there's something wrong and it wakes you up. You always hear people talk about, you know, you're not guaranteed another day and every day is a blessing. And that's really struck home for me now. It's really woken me up to the fact that life is worth living.
As Coleman and his son were pulling their boat out of the water after opening weekend hunting, their traditional trip plans fell through.
As we were leaving, I was walking up the side of the truck the ditch was on, and I reached up in the back of the truck to get a drink out of the cooler. When I did that, the asphalt beneath my feet crumbled. and I just fell back first into this 8-foot deep ditch. There was an old telephone pole in the bottom of the ditch, and I hit it square in the middle of my back. My chest cavity was so full of blood, it was keeping the right lung from breathing. I stuck a tube into my chest and drained all the blood out.
Through this difficult time, Coleman has always had someone by his side, whether it be his family, fellow teachers, or his students.
The kids have been amazing. Like I dropped I'm using a golf club as my walking cane, and I slip and drop it. There's always a kid right there to pick it up for me, or if they see me coming, they hold the door open for me. Everybody, especially the kids, have been just amazing. In class, I'll have a strange look on my face, and all the students are like, "Are you all right, Coach? Are you all right?" Yeah, I'm okay.
This has been Lexi Curitan reporting for Eagle Nation News, Prosper.
Thank you, Lexi. After this commercial break, Casey Boston joins us in studio with ways for students to give back during the holiday season.
Spanish Club has a meeting on December 12th after school in Miss Arredondo's room. The fee for submitting work for VASE is due by December 20th. Students who are not currently enrolled in an art class can also enter artwork. The Senior Cash for Cancer Reward Trip will be at the McKinney Movie House and Eatery on January 12th to see Star Wars The Last Jedi. Tickets are $20 per person and include your ticket, popcorn, unlimited drink, and lunch. Funds need to be paid to the upstairs admin office by December 21st.
The holiday season is the perfect time to give back to others and spread joy across the community with charity events such as Toys for Tots. Here to provide more information on how you can do just that is Casey Boston.
So Toys for Tots is an organization run by the United States Marine Corps Reserves that gives gifts to children whose parents cannot afford any for the holidays. Another way to give back is through the Angel Tree, which is where you can pick an ornament from the tree that has someone on it who can't afford any gifts this holiday season. To donate to Toys for Tots or the Angel Tree, go take a look at their websites, toysfortots.org and give.salvationarmy.org. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Casey. Now we send it over to Tyler Winden in the Eagle Zone with your sports update.
Thank you, Nico. There are a lot of Prosper High School sports in action at the end of this week and through the weekend. Tonight, tomorrow, and on Saturday, boys and girls basketball will be in action. Also on those days, Prosper's swim and dive teams will compete at the Frisco Natatorium. The Lady Eagle Wrestling team has duels in the Texas Lady Classic on Friday and Saturday, while the Eagle Wrestling team just has duels on Saturday. That's all I have for you today. I'm Tyler Winden reporting from the Eagle Zone.
Thank you, Tyler. Now let's take a look at the meetings for today. Prosper High School Catholic Student Association has a meeting at 4 p.m. in room 1225. National Art Honor Society has a meeting at 4 p.m. in room 1037. And UIL Computer Applications has a meeting during Eagle Time in room 2233.
Well, that's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Nico Ray.
I'm Christina Folsom.
And I'm Sola Cantai. Live long and prosper.